Hey, good evening, everybody. Welcome to On Track Tuesday, October the 24th. Wow, where's October gone? Jeez. All right. So, who's in here first? We got Train Man 1, Mickey, 2 hours ago, eh? All right. Welcome in. This is Wigwag. How you doing, Wigwag? Thomas Moore. Good evening. They fixed the Chinese railroad screw spike. All right, well, that's good news. John and School Kill. How you doing, John? Hey, here's Mike H.O. Scale Trains, H.O. Trains in Toronto, Canada. Hey, Mike. Good to see you. He's just kind of saying hi to everybody. There's Train Man. He's back. Tim D. Good evening. Thanks for coming in. There's my buddy Joe Rader. Joe, how you feeling, bud? Hope you're feeling better. My buddy Chris, Tennessee River. Good evening, Chris. Go through this real quick. Hey, Carolina Foothills, Carolina Dave. How you doing, buddy? Hello, Joe. Shilberton Junction. How you doing? This would be, what, evening there? Afternoon, probably, right? No. Morning? Hell, I don't know. I think usually when I do my morning show, you guys are usually around midday or 2 o'clock, something like that. Hey, Greg Rogers. How you doing, man? Long time. Curly Express. Good evening, Curly. Hey, Mike. Hey, sorry I missed the show last night, man. Sure it was a good one as always. Anthony Borden. How are you? Everybody, Anthony. Georgia Sunbelt. Oh, boy. That's trouble right there. Trouble. Dinner was good, though. Let's see here. Deep Run Railroad Mike. How are you? Couple Anthony's, couple Mikes. Hey, Andy Mano. What's going on, buddy? Figuring you'll be getting back in the train room here pretty soon, no? I don't know if that train's too loud. Probably when it goes by the mic here where I'm sitting. Turn the, what do you call it off? That's good news, Joe. Yeah, it'll subside. It's just, as you know, it's just very odd. As far as what causes that and everything like that. Hey, Heath. Something crooked going on here. Yeah, for sure. You're welcome. Just my wife for anybody that doesn't realize that. Hey, John Tanzillo. All right. I was just saying hi. Just make sure I get everybody in there. Rail artist. This guy I heard you say dinner was good. We had breakfast for dinner. Wife did a great job. Yeah. My wife and kids don't mind doing that. I've never been a big breakfast for dinner guy. I love breakfast at breakfast time. But, I don't know. I mean, I'm not starving. Don't get me wrong. I'll have it. I'll eat it. But, good. That's just the easiest way. And the kids used to really like it. So my wife would do that every once in a while. Yeah. That's a good one, Mike. Yeah. Me, comrade, me. I don't like dinner. have breakfast for dinner. But you got something else to do besides bother me? I'm just teasing. Just teasing. So yeah, it's crazy how it's already the fourth week. Uh, being near the end of October already. Um, so as a lot of you know, we do have a fifth Tuesday this month, which will actually be on Halloween. So we're going to do something a little special. I don't know if it's going to be so much Halloween related, but going to be on Wilmer's channel next week. And Robert will have a special guest with him. I'm going to forget the guy's name. So I'm going to pull up the email I got from Wilmer. Yeah, his name is Paul. It's L&A Rye Productions. Let me put up a link here. Stand by. I think that's it. Not the fastest at this. All right. Somebody see if that'll work. Yeah, Anthony said hi. Thanks, honey. Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah, there you go. I don't know. I guess you have to tune in and see. But yeah, this is it should be the link to the channel for Paul. Just to check the channel out and see what he has going on. He's a Kansas City Southern modeler. So of course he's friends with Robert. And so I guess they'll be together, maybe, is what it sounds like. But we're going to do the. All right, thanks, John. We're going to do the show on Wilmer's channel, though. So tune in to Wilmer next Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Oh, thanks, Mike. The Bud Files, how are you? Welcome in. So, when Anthony sent me a couple pictures last week, or whenever Timonium was, 2 weeks ago, and I've been trying to get ideas on how to do this cornfield. And to buy that stuff on store bought is going to be crazy expensive. So we came across a club layout or whatever there that was at the show, and they were frying a turkey at the trackside. Yep, trackside Thanksgiving. Not me. So, anyways, it looked pretty good. He sent me some pictures, and I asked him to find out what the guy used, and he used it was all toothpicks. Those ones that have the little furl things on them. So I found these on Amazon. It was like 1,600 of these things, 2.5 inches. So I got to come down. They're too tall. But I don't know. I quickly was trying to mess with it today. I wanted to try to show that a little bit. When is that? Like for when our Thanksgiving is? I think it's November 22nd, maybe? 23rd is when ours is. Hey, Derek. Yeah, right. Yeah, you. Um, 5 Crooked River Eastern Railroad memberships. Oh, wow, Curly, that's so generous, man. Yeah, you sure did. Unfortunately. Okay, so yeah, our Thanksgiving, which is the 23rd November. Charge your money to get on that property, so I didn't bother you. Yeah, John, I actually used that the last time on the old layout. It was that was oh crap. They were like picks of garland, like sticks of garland or something. I can't remember now. I cut them down. It didn't look too bad. Um, but thanks, Carly. Yeah, probably not if you're saying that. You're talking to me. Yeah. So he has a nice video on that too. And I didn't think it looked too bad, but I was going to try something different this time. And unfortunately, it's not working out great. I painted them. I didn't have the right colors, first of all, 'cause I'm trying to go with more of a dead corn, more of the, the tan, brown. Mine still have a little bit of green in it. So, all I had was green, and I had some green and yellow. So I was just messing around with it. And unfortunately, they're not great. They're just the frilly part just kind of stayed too much at the top. There's nothing down on the stem too much. Well, my thinking was I would kind of put them more in the like in the center, and then do the store bought nicer stuff on the outsides. And I'm just spitballing right now, man. None of this is written in stone or anything, of course. So, hey, Flying Crow, what's going on, Robert? I just kind of was talking about something I'm working on, but I'd already mentioned that you're going to have that friend Paul up next week on Wilmer's channel. So if you want to add to that, and put a link up to his channel. Let's see here. Substance colored ink. I do it with distilled water. Yeah. Yeah, I could try a colored ink for sure. Wait, it's going to be on your channel? I thought it was going to be on Wilmer's channel. I misunderstood Wilmer's message then. Hi, Split Rock. How you doing? Thanks for coming in. Okay, so change that. We're going to be on Robert's channel next week, Flying Crow, for the show. And he's going to have a guest. And there's the link to that channel for the guest. Yeah, I misunderstood him. He said that. Sorry, Robert. Anyways. Oh, I thought you were trying to say sepsis color. Like, I don't know. I don't really know what color that is, but it don't sound too good. So anyways, the area I want to put it in, I'm going to try to change these cameras. They were giving me trouble earlier. So we'll see what happens. All right, so it's kind of hard to see what I'm doing there. You see where the snowplow is. So that's going to be a crossing there, and it's going to come straight off the layout there. And then where them two tanker trucks, the road's going to go that way and just kind of veer off the layout, like in that curve, just kind of disappear off layout there. And just off of that, you can see the road will kind of go up and curve around to a parking lot. Way back there, you can see two little vans, FedEx vans sitting. There's a parking lot there. Because to the right of that is my co-op. Doc has them. All right. Those ones that look plastic. Somebody makes them and they're like so plastic looking. I guess you could doctor them up, you know. I like the JTT ones, which I plan on putting around. I was thinking, I'll put those around the outside of what I'm working on. Just use these in the middle as filler, but these little frilly things, they didn't stay the way I thought they would. And now, in all fairness, I used rattle can paint to paint this. I kind of did it real quick, just trying to get something, an idea going, just to get your opinions and stuff, see what you guys think will be some alternative things to use. Hey, Jim. Just because of the expense of any of that stuff, Although, if I'm thinking of what you're mentioning, Anthony, if I'm thinking of the right stuff, they are a little kind of plasticky, but you get quite a bit of it, And it is true, Anthony. A little bit of dull coat. I don't know why you're so blurry to me. Oh, me? The camera looks okay to me. I don't know, maybe it isn't. Well, there's Cornerstone and Scenic. Woodland Scenics makes them as well as Knock, which would look better and you get what you pay for. And that is true. That is true. Like I said, I'm just kicking ideas around because the cornfield is going to be, see what that tanker truck is, and you kind of see that there's like stripes there. So this, I just did, like parchment paper, brown paper, packing paper, or whatever you want to call it, just to get a like a template, and that's going to come all the way around that curve in the back to where that grain truck is. And it's also going to kind of come in front, in between the main road and the driveway. So the driveway is going to kind of go through the cornfield, or maybe I won't do the corn there, but I think I'm going to do something there, some kind of greenery in that area to split the road and the driveway into the co-op. But that's quite a bit of corn there. So I was trying to figure out if I was going to do. I said that JTT products, I think for HO, they give you 30 of them in a package. And they're generally anywhere between $7 to $10 for a package, depending where you buy them at, and then, shipping and all that stuff. So, I don't know. Is anybody else having issues hearing me or seeing what I'm doing here? Hey, Chesco. Yeah. Let me see something. Jim, you're looking at an area that I want to do a cornfield in, and a road. All right. White load cars are in all 12 of them. Oh, from OVR? Did I order white loads from them? Oh, shit. Okay. Curly, maybe it is just you. I don't know. Everybody else is there. They can hear me. Thanks, Heath. Thanks, Dave. Hey, Rick. How you been, man? Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. Dude, I have to look. I don't remember pre-ordering gondolas. Maybe I did. I remember ordering 12 of them. I'd be in jail for that. I'd be in divorce court. I think so. I guess if you don't mind hitting the like button, on the way in or the way out, either way. No, no, I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't remember pre-ordering 12 pipe load cars. I I don't remember ordering any pipe load cars, to be honest with you. Eh, hey, Daryl. Oh, thanks, bud. Corn. I like that corn too. So, anyways, Jim, yeah, well, you see the striped paper. It's all going to be a cornfield in front of the tracks, and then in front of the road there. You see the two tanker trucks. Um, so the snowplow would technically cross over there over the track. It would just go straight to the edge of the layout. This is my thinking now. This is not written in stone. And then one of those tank trucks, it would be like, the road would be a crossroad there, or like a T in the road, and kind of veer off to where the fascia curves. So we just kind of dead end off the layout there. And then there'll be a driveway off this road where the tankers are, and it kind of curves around to where the co-op is back there. Where you see the grain truck way in the back. Back where you see those grain cars running now. There'll be a big parking lot there for the co-op. But I wanted to put the cornfield in there because it's just a bigger area, and I thought it'd be a nicer spot for the cornfield instead of back in that corner behind the upper track. I thought about putting a field of corn back there instead, but I'm running this still. Maybe. Never know. Be my side hustle. Moonshine. Uh, that's Wigwag's line. Hey, Wilmer. Boy, I got next week all goofed up, man. I said it was on your channel, and Robert says it's on his channel. So I don't know. I guess it's on Robert's channel. We'll go with that. You can't trust me with anything, man. I should have just brought you up to announce that one. But it is Halloween next week on Tuesday, so I don't know. Everybody wants to know what you're dressing up as, Wilmer. I guess it has to be Robert now since it's on his channel. Yeah, like a Freddy Krueger or something. Hey, Dave, BNSF. Where'd you go? I just saw you. Hello, Wesley. How are you? There's Dave. Hey, Dave. I knew I had I knew I saw your post there, and I lost it. Imagine that. So around, it's All Hallows Eve. That was a holy night. All Saints Day the next day. You're not Catholic, though. It's more, I think it's maybe more of a Catholic thing. I don't know. Pizza, pizza. This train is rapido. Oh, Joe, them's fighting words, buddy. That's what we need to do. We need to send him a Canadian Pacific shirt. Let him wear that. Oh, Robert, I don't think anybody's going to quit teasing you about that. Like you had anything to do with that merger. So, anyways, so that's the plan over there. So far, this seems to lay out the best when I was trying different configurations over here. But like I said, it's not written in stone yet, if you will. But so far, I'm liking it. Kind of letting it marinate like that, just to see. But in the meantime, Dressed up as a model railroader. Well, there you go, and a damn good one at that. So let me see if this other camera will work. I'm almost embarrassed to show you what I'm working on because it's just not looking good at all. Part of it is I think these would be better if I used a like an airbrush. So I was trying the method where I'm gonna put some foam, half-inch foam, probably, and like just mold it so I have something to stick the toothpicks into if I go that route. So anyways, I'll put that down, and then I've seen where guys have used the cardboard. They tear the cardboard, the one layer off, and it kind of gives you those like ridges. I guess if I turn it the right way, it would look better. Like the mounds where the things are planted in. So that's my thinking on that. I started to get a couple rows going here in a focus. So, I mean, I think if I could get them painted right, or if I can get maybe different kind of these toothpicks, maybe have longer, like frill things on them. You son of a gun. Boy, oh boy. I will actually get some better cameras. So I don't know why they do that. That's better. What a difference between the actual webcam on the laptop and the other Logitech that I'm using. So that's a good camera I'm using there. These other ones are cheap cameras, and I don't know what it is. If I bump the camera or anything like that, it'll tend to mess up. So, anyways, the toothpicks are pretty thick though. So I kind of measured it out, kind of drew lines down, so just to keep them even. But I mean, I don't think it looks awful. I think it definitely needs some work though. Let's see who I missed while I was messing around with this camera. Yeah, Jim, I actually have thought of that. That's definitely a possibility of using real dirt. I'm probably going to actually cover this with real dirt first, or I will put dirt in there after. I don't know which. If I go with this method with the cardboard. Again, like I said, I'm kicking ideas around. I've seen where guys have used like drywall mud and a trowel and made the rows. Like if you're going to, I don't know if that will work so much with this. Maybe if you were to let it just set up some and then stick your corn into it before it dries. I think once it dries, it'd be more like a plowed field that was empty. You know what I mean? That wouldn't be so, that would look kind of cool. Be a pretty quick way to do that too. I don't think, like Dave says, it looks good. I don't think it looks horrible. I think because I painted it with um, rattle cans instead of trying to use like some acrylics with an airbrush, that these little frills kind of shriveled up, like, I don't know if they make any that have like longer. There's a way to like unravel these some maybe. I don't know. They're pretty delicate. They like want to break off pretty easily. So I'm going to look around and see. I just was telling my wife earlier I wasn't crazy about it. Sounds like a good idea. Thankfully, these ain't cost me that much. And they won't go to waste. I'm always using toothpicks down here for something. Hey, Jesse Cat, 619, how are you? I got way behind on the chat here. Well, I don't know. Has he started the cotton field? How far along are you? It's live, remember. I say Dennis. It's live. Stupid cameras. It's fine until I start switching back and forth different cameras, and they get all unhappy with me. But anyways, Dennis, thanks for coming in. Let's see. So I don't know. I might try those knock ones or woodland scenics, whatever. Something and see how they are. Maybe buy. Oh, you didn't have much luck with that. Okay. Bill from the Finger Lakes Railroad. He did it with on his layout, but he was doing kind of like look more like plowed fields. Like it was end of the season or beginning of the season where the fields are plowed, not growing anything in them really yet. No, they don't come green. Some of them have green ends on them. Comes with like 4 colors. It's like the green plastic, yellow, blue, and red on the ends. You know, they come in like a little pack. For each pack, like these have the yellow ends. You know, you get what I mean. But you got to paint them. Hey, John Benecki. I missed you earlier, or whatever. If I missed you, sorry. Hello now. I mean, I don't know if going back to the drywall method, I don't know if that would work if you're actually trying to plant something in it, you know. So, anyways, that's kind of, I'm not even going to do any more on that. And just basically, I was taking a T-pin. I kind of just drew my lines across. Since these are already spaced out pretty good, I just taken the T-pin and where I had a line across it, just making a hole so that it would be easier for the um, toothpick to go through. You know, so they just kind of, actually, that's not wide enough. I need something metal that's a little bit wider than that, like more of a pick, like a metal type pick. So I kind of had to make the holes a little bit wider so that the cutoff toothpick, I tried to cut that on an angle. It didn't do the best job of it, but then it'll go in there. These aren't even really, they're still kind of tacky, so some of the paint's even coming off. So I guess I would try to make them mostly the same length, maybe a few a little bit different lengths, you know. But see, like even the paint kind of came off of that. You see where it got a little more yellow in it, and that's the yellow that's this plastic yellow from this. But I mean, I think the 3-foot rule wouldn't be too bad with them. You know, I don't know how much that's focusing, but I don't know. Especially if you're looking down on the field. It's an idea. You know, like I said, I was trying to just cotton is on the back burner. Yeah. Yeah. Same. Yeah. That's a good point, Derek. It's a good point. always make use of toothpicks. So, anyhow, I'll give you the pleasure of looking at me again. That's kind of the idea I was working on. Wish I would have downloaded that picture onto my computer so I could bring the picture up that Anthony sent me. Because it looked pretty good. It really did. That was a big like modular layout, and maybe some of you guys that were at Timonium saw it. Super long cornfield and a farm and everything. It looked really good, especially from the photos he sent. Now, anything, you get up close enough, and you can always find some faults. But oh wow, the hell this afternoon! Dang, it was beautiful here, man. It's probably 75 degrees today. I woke up yesterday, Monday. Yeah, yesterday. It was 35 degrees when I got up for work. Hey, Artie. Oh, sure. Now you come in. I'm not explaining it again. It's going to be for you when you get here. It was about 55 or something after work. But then today I got up to like 75. I think it's supposed to be around 70 or something tomorrow, and then kind of go down a little bit for the weekend, but still, mid 50s to mid 60s. So it's really crummy weather. It's supposed to rain again this weekend. Yeah, I like the idea of the cardboard, Robert. So I might stick with that idea. Just get a large piece, and what I'll do is I'll just kind of take my template, measure that out, and then kind of cut it and stuff. Because I have to figure out how I want the rows to lay out in that area too. It won't make the most sense. So like right now I got them pretty angled because I just got off when I was drawing them. But I'm thinking I'd want them to go a little more horizontal to the tracks there, not as angled. I want to be able to look down through the rows when you're kind of coming from this like view. I think that would look kind of neat. But so I got to kind of position the cardboard so that it would do that. So, but the cardboard definitely will keep your rows pretty uniform as far as spacing goes. So that's another reason I like that. And I would definitely cover it with dirt and stuff. That's good, Marty. Or, I mean, Mickey. Sorry, I'm going to call you Marty. I'm thinking of Artie. Artie Marty. Don't mind me. No, not yet. Not yet. Black Rifle. I just got a bag of their pumpkin today. Blackout coffee. Like theirs. Yeah, I know, Jim. But anything I do as far as a cornfield goes is going to be tedious, man. Those knock ones or Bush, they're more plastic, but they come in a row, probably 10 in a row or something. Those would be a little bit quicker. It would still take some work, as far as, doing some painting and a little bit of detailing on them. So it still takes some work. Yeah, no doubt. Enough in HO. Okay, good to know. Yeah, well, yeah, okay. Makes sense. That's tough for me though, man, because my OCD kicks in, it don't look right, and then I'll tear the whole thing out and redo it. Oh wow. We don't get that this way. Maybe. I seen another guy do some corn. I think he was O scale though, and he did it using sprues. And he took, and I just see my fingers going. See my fingers going. But he took the X-Acto and kind of went down vertically on the sprue, kind of peeled it down a little bit so it formed like a leaf, and he did that all around. Didn't come out too bad, but you know, that's the problem. Like to do as much as I need to do, I need a lot of corn, so it can definitely be pricey. I could play with these more now that I did this batch, and I know that I'm not crazy about how this came up. I want to get some different colors because, like I said, it's going to be more of a dead cornfield because I'm modeling fall, as you can tell behind me. I didn't have the right color, like tan. I need more of a light beige, and then I'm gonna have to hit that with, I don't know, maybe a little bit of green, like just some hints of green in it still. I don't know how how green or how dead they are when they cut the corn. You know what I mean, for the season. I guess it depends on what corn. Hey, Stormy Sky, like what type of corn and what they're using it for. I would assume. Let's see if I'm missing anything. I'm tired of rain. We've had nothing but rain. Hi, Corey. Wife and I went up to Chautauqua Lake over the weekend. Our anniversary was the 15th, but we couldn't get in that weekend. So we went last weekend, just Saturday to Sunday. It's only a couple hours from us. Beautiful area. Beautiful, the trees are all turned colors and everything and all that. But it was raining, so it was 50s, low 50s, upper 40s with the rain, and that was just kind of hampered the hiking and stuff like that a little bit. Yeah, there you go. I have the wife dress up like that lady that's in the picture with him. The old farmer and his wife. Hey, James. You and Mike had a good show last night, man. I caught bits and pieces of it. Wasn't able to jump in, though, really. Hi, Chris. Model Train Aficionado. He's got a nice channel. He's done some good work on his channel, too. His layout's looking good. Just like everybody, though, summertime, it's slow going, the layouts. Kind of excited about this. I want to kind of keep going with it. Once I get past second week in November, I should be able to kind of relax a little bit and start working down here more. I'm getting some ideas in my head finally of how I want to move forward, and this cornfield was kind of part of it, and I'm excited about it. So I want to get that kind of figured out. You know what I mean? I don't want it to die off in my thinking process and then get discouraged and put it on the back burner, because then it's going to be a while before I feel like getting back to it. I just feel like it'd be a nice natural progression that way. I still have to work on the farm, the actual house and the barn area more. I did pick up the got it somewhere in this. I got junk everywhere, man. This layout needs a good cleaning. It's got crap everywhere. I did, when I was at OVR, pick up some of these barbed wire fences from Woodland Scenics. So I'm going to do that type of fencing instead of like split rail and that. So that should be pretty cool. Waiting for everything to fall over here. Everything's teetering just right so it don't fall over. I had this all cleaned up. Now the upper level has become Nothing but a storage rack again. Yeah, seeing the rows. Well, that's what I'm thinking too, and I think that'd be cool. Um, I don't know. I'm not giving up on it. I'll get it. Like I said, those of you that follow me on my morning show on Thursdays know I have an exam I have to take in November for work, for a certification for work, which I'm studying for. So I've been trying purposely, even though I kind of get this idea I want to go with. It's hard. I'm forcing myself not to come down here and do a whole lot because I'm trying to put as much free time as possible into studying for this test. Yeah, yeah, that looked pretty tedious. Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of. Blueford Shops. Um, well, how hard is it to work with? Are they like rows? Are they attached like in a single row? Some of them. Because I know the one brand. I don't know if it's Bush or Knock. They have like maybe 10 of them in a row, like 10 plants. The rows aren't connected. They're not connected this way, but they're connected in a row that way. Is that how those Blueford Shops are too? Well, um, I've seen those too, but to me they all look so plastic like. So I'm assuming you would pose them a little bit and paint them. Um, I really like the JTT products ones. Where the hell did I put those? Let me see if I can find the ones I have. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, um, yeah, here they are. And these look really good, realistic. Just for those that haven't seen them, I guess that's focusing sort of. Maybe not. That's what I'm saying. If I could get something in the middle to be more of a filler, and then put those around the ends, maybe a couple rows on each, around the outside where you're going to see them. Try a watered down version. I mean, paint them with like a watered acrylic or something. More of like a stain almost. That's not a bad idea. Because honestly, the color of these toothpicks is not too far off from the color of these. I mean, a little bit lighter, but wouldn't be too far off to go with like a tan. But yeah, like I said, I was just quickly trying to. I just got these today in the mail. I had ordered them from Amazon, so they just came, and I was like, well, let me try to quickly do something and throw something together for tonight to see. If I would have got them earlier, I would have really took more time with it. So I would have something a little better to show you. A little embarrassed how that came out, but this GMT, I finished the hinge mounts on the lift gate. Oh, that's good. Yeah, you're moving along with that. I don't know. I'm going to have to look. The ones I originally saw were 4 inches tall. These are 2.5. Um, I don't know if they make anything thinner. This is like just a normal size toothpick with like a plastic foil wrap kind of thing on it. You've seen them like hors d'oeuvres and stuff. When you've gone to parties and stuff, people use them for little to stick things. So I have to look around more because I think you're right. This maybe would be more like the thickness for like an O scale. I mean, I don't know how I would even measure that. Let's see, that would be my HO scale ruler. I can't really do much of a circumference there, but it is like about a half a foot. And the width of it is not really around. I can't go around with it. But if I didn't cut them down at all, they're really way too tall. Even if you account for the amount that you would stick into the, I mean, they'd be like 17 scale feet tall, even after it's stuck in the foam, pretty much. Maybe not 17, 15. I know corn gets pretty tall, but I don't know if that's pretty damn tall. They're still tacky. Getting paint on my fingers. But yeah, I think you're right. Maybe yeah. Well, maybe you could bring them when you come. See, usually the corn drives up before they cut. Usually drives up before they cut seed corn. Okay. Because if I'm really able to get things done the way I want them to, I'd like to actually have the combine cutting it down and shooting it into like a dump truck, what have you. And however, I don't know if I'll get to that or not. I don't know if I'm going to be that fancy with it or what. That was my original thought. Having it going through and like behind it, you can see some cut corn, which would be great. Where the little stalks are just sticking up and some are laying down, and feed corn is what we have around here. It's fairly well brown when they cut it, and you can't detect the rows from the road. Okay. That's good. That's going to be my next thing. What I need, like, would the road be higher than the cornfield, or basically maybe there will be a ditch along the road or something, maybe? I don't know. I'm debating if I need to raise the whole area there with foam so I can do like a ditch next to the road or not. That's the only downside of not doing the layout on foam and doing it on plywood without foam on top. Producing canned corn picked as soon as it's ripe. Feed for livestock is picked as late as up to the first frost. Gotcha. Makes sense because it's all dried and hard and stuff, basically. Yeah, there was frost warnings Sunday night into Monday, anyways. Some of the like I'm in the suburbs, but some of the outer areas, more in the open country, is had some frost. Some of my coworkers that came in from out there. I can't tell you that. I don't kiss and tell. Next Monday. You guys have a Halloween guest as well. Okay. I'll do my best to make it in there next Monday. Is it on your channel or is that James next week? Creek and Rio Grande, yeah, that's right. Different corn has different colors when it comes to harvest time and after harvest. Okay. I guess I just have to kind of decide. Pumpkin header jack. What did I miss? What I want it to be. Can you tell me who's dressing up as who? It looks like Section 8 housing. I like that one. Hey, Bob. I like that one. Oh, that's so frustrating, Dave. I was trying to work here and I got stuff everywhere. I had to push everything off. I got stuff on top just so I had some room here to work. I don't always have my programming track out here on the workbench. I usually keep it in the other room. But I had it out when Anthony was here in the middle of September, and it's still sitting here. I didn't put it away. Tin some rice, pale yellow color, and mix it with some green and tan static grass. Dip regular toothpicks into glue and into the rice and grain mix. Huh. You might be onto something there, man. Huh. All right. I looked at your layout in that one video and shook my head. I don't know how you work on that, Curly. One row glues to the next. Are you talking about that Blueford shops? Do you mean like side by side or like this way? You know what I mean? I mean, in the camera from a distance, I don't know. I don't hate it, the idea of it, but like I said, for like filler in the middle, it might not be half bad. But I might look at that Blueford Shops stuff too. Pick up a pack of that and just kind of see, play with it, maybe make a couple more of these little dioramas, if you will, and just see what I like and how I can make them work. Well, you better clean up so you can run it. You got a week. Yeah, Jim, that is true. They don't do what in scale. I didn't think of that, Dave. I didn't think of that. Eh, you know what? They're a smart cookie. Yeah, exactly. Um, okay, that don't sound like they look that good then. Um, John, I'll have to look at because you were just working in your farm area. Maybe it wasn't just, but one of the videos I just watched not that long ago from you, last week or something. Um, you were working on your farm area, so I'll have to go back and look at that a little closer and see how I know it's N scale, but just see how you made them look. Because here again, like I would not against. I'm looking for something as filler. I'm planning on using the JTT stuff as much as I can. I have several packs of it, probably maybe 5, and that's nowhere near enough. So I mean, the only option I have is to just continue to buy more of that, little by little. Ask for it for Christmas, stuff like that. Ask for cash for Christmas to get it. You know, oh, you mean all the wood shavings? Yeah. Hey, John. So, guys, it's 8 o'clock, a minute to 8. So, not sure if Heath is going up or who's going up after this, but it's not a bad idea, Artie. I'm going to play with this some more. I just got them in the mail. I wish I would have downloaded those pictures to show you because it really didn't look bad at all. The ones that Anthony sent me from the show. I don't know if any of you guys saw the layout there. I don't know what club it was. I don't know any of that because I wasn't there. Hmm. Yeah, I wouldn't be against that either. I don't know how well that would go. I have been watching videos on that one you have. I think I might go with that if I'm able. I'm going to ask for it as a Christmas gift. It might be all I get for Christmas. Chinese drinks. Yeah, I could do that. They had the ones that had like were shaped like a sword, umbrella. I have to see if they have any that have more, like more of a string on them. I'm gonna call it a string, but you know what I mean, a little more on there, so it hangs more, or looks more like leaves. TTT cattails are bad. It's Thursday and all night. Or no, that's he's saving that for Thanksgiving night. Oh, okay. So yeah, I'll be on this Thursday, but next Thursday I have a class, so I won't be on next Thursday, the second. I won't be on in the morning. I'll announce that again this week, a couple of days from now. So, anyways, I'm going to get off of here. Let me see if I'm trying to make it. Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. It would definitely be for filler. It would be kind of just to make it look bulky. You know what I mean? It's just an idea. Like I said, that's why I wanted to do this because I wanted the input. You know, because sometimes you just need to think out of the box a little bit, and you know that type of thing. And yeah, so yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to that. Hopefully, I will get that. Chris, where are you going? Ah, 75, 80% sure I'm going to go. Wife and I are going to go back up this year, Chris. I'm actually trying to see what it would cost and how cost effective it would be to take Amtrak up there. There's actually a station right there in Springfield. All right, I'm sorry, guys. I'm kind of behind. Outdoor doormat, painted in green, took a popsicle stick with yellow paint and tossed the top, filled the edges around the field with plaster, then covered it. Huh. So you actually used the doormat. That's not a bad idea. Hey, Tammy and Ray, if he's still awake. Link for what? Oh, like a GoFundMe to help you get over here. I give you about $1.50. Buddy, old pal. Oh man, it was sitting here in Conwood too, in the yard by my house, and I was working. I couldn't get there. Rick from Rick's Raisin River Trains, whatever, Rick's Railroad, actually texted me to tell me that on his little site, Heritage Unit site, he said that it was sitting there. This has been a couple months ago now, like when it first came out, when they first did it. I haven't seen any more new ones. Yep. So next Tuesday on Robert's channel, 7 p.m. Eastern, and we'll see you guys all there. Guys, sorry if I missed any comments and an answer. I'm trying to get off here because I don't want to go over anybody else that's on tonight. Okay. Yeah, I wonder if I could find some. Maybe they make some that are plastic or something. We'll see. Okay, Joe. Thanks, buddy. All right, Daryl. Thanks for from Frank Mears Club Layout. I don't remember the name. Then you go to Amherst and help them set up and run. Oh, you may go to Amherst. Yeah, well, if you're going, I'm sure we'll see you. 'Cause I think Kathy and I are going to come up there. Mike, if you're still in here, the fabric is from like Joanne Fabrics. Shoot, I don't know if I still have it. I don't know if I still have the cardboard bolt. Um, oh, they did. Just oh, what the hell is it? I probably have a picture of it in my phone, but finding it's a whole nother story. Finding the picture. I purposely took a picture so if I had to buy more, I would know what I was buying. But here again, where the hell that's at, I don't know. Let me see if I put it in. Put it in a different album, maybe. How smart I would have done that. Nobody ever accused me of being smart, though. Nope. Sorry. I thought I did, but I didn't. Mike, I'll have to hit you up on one of your videos or one of your on Facebook or something and let you know what it is. I'll try to look it up Thursday if you're on. If you're coming in the morning. All right, guys, that's it. That's enough. You heard me ramble on enough. I will see those of you that are going to be up in the morning on Thursday, 9 a.m. And if not, I will see you on the web here on the other channels. And then next Thursday or next Tuesday at 7, we'll see you on Robert's channel. All right? All right, guys. Talk to you all later. Thanks for all your input. I appreciate it. Bye for now.